Guys, I'm super nervous about this whole process because I mean, as you can see, those rocks are about to give, and if they give, we're done. This thing's gonna collapse.
He is like a man which built a house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock. And when a flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon the house and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock. Luke 6:48. We must address the foundation issue by completely clearing the existing rock and starting new. This entails digging deep and ensuring a proper construction from the ground up.
One of the few things that we're trying to accomplish today is clean this corner in order to lift it. So this is what I'm working on at this moment, and these mosquitoes are not helping me at all. They're freaking biting me all over the place.
So a week ago we were on vacation and we stopped by a cool place nearby going towards home on Virginia, and there was really cool houses just like ours, were restored, rehabbed, and we got some cool ideas, so check it out. Here's some clips. So this cabin, definitely people lived in here. Wow, that's a big fireplace.
Wow, that's a humongous fireplace. And you see this is the second story.
Hey, that kind of looks like ours, an 1801 house.
Yeah, look at this. This
Dang.
is a ladder that goes up, and that's your living quarters.
You want to go up? Is it?
It's basically just the floor.
It's like an attic.
This is where you would sleep.
See, they had short doors too. Well, they're a little bit taller than ours, but they're short. And then what's here? It's a little space.
And this would be your outside.
Patio.
Yeah, this is where you keep all your logs. Yeah.
So subscribe if you want to see more. I'm so glad I saw this because we have so much ideas now. It looks so put together, well put together. Correct, Russ?
You see, even though some of these logs are termite damaged, but they managed to preserve them, and they're still standing.
How do they do that?
Well, because the most of the log is nice and solid. It's just that they worked around it.
So maybe we shouldn't go too far in ours then.
Well, no, the bottom needs to be preserved. Well, it needs to be taken out and re-supported. Yeah.
So beautiful, guys.
After experiencing the beauty of this wonderful site, we felt inspired to restore our cabin to its former glory. However, there's still a long way to go before we achieve that vision.
Keep kicking, Russ. Maybe you'll make a difference.
Actually, that kind of gives me a relief. A reason why? Because what I can do is I can free these rocks and
keep the corner. Well, the corner you need to replace.
Well, yeah, but I can put a jack right in here, and actually, hopefully I'll be able to lift. Watch this. This is sketchy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get closer. So what we're gonna do is So again, get closer to here, and I'll lift this side. Hopefully that will help, and then I might just put, I might span a longer 4x4, so it actually holds up this entire side. One of the guys said on YouTube, he says try that method, maybe that will work, because number one is if I'm doing this way, I'm only picking up this side, but if I'll span along with a log, that should lift the entire log. Oh shoot. So this corner is actually one of the worst corners in this house. Reason why, because well, number one, the foundation is giving out, and number two, it's tilting this way, and it's making everything basically shift. Even by the looks of the windows, you can see that the windows are shifted this way, so that corner needs to go up. So we'll see how much we'll be able to actually bring it up in order to fix, but right now my main concern is fixing that corner, stabilizing and supporting, so we don't have problems down the road and this corner collapsing. So let's do this.
Although I may not display strong reaction on my face, but I find this job quite risky. I'm constantly apprehensive that something might go wrong and collapse at any moment. Therefore, we must proceed cautiously and deliberately, avoiding any rush. Slow and steady progress is essential to ensure long-term success in our endeavors.
Oh no. Did you hear that? Rose? Ah!
I think we lifted it.
You think so?
I'm scared to go any further,
Why?
because I don't want this thing to pop, like to pop out.
Still pretty attached. You gotta do a couple more.
No. Yeah. That's it. It's done.
Sure?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's holding on this log right now.
I found the next phase to be truly gratifying and enjoyable. We're taking those old termite damaged logs that have been lying here for who knows how long. Although we're not quite at the finish line yet, it's satisfying to see progress and forward movement. Once we're done leveling the house, the real excitement begins with building the foundation, which I believe will be a fascinating process.
Guys, look, there's a leaf inside the cabin, fresh and green. means there's hope out of all the darkness. Right, Russ? Is there hope?
I really hope so.
It's a sign, Russ. It's a sign that there's life.
Underneath this cabin.
Exactly. That's the way to find treasure. Come on, guys. I hope you guys love treasure for me.
So what we need to do right now, guys, what we need to do right now is we gotta put a support right here in order for me to put a jack and start jacking this corner. Because if I put a support here, then I won't be able to put a jack. So I'm thinking to support right in here, and that would give us a good spot to drop it. All right.
Dig a little deeper, okay? So you feel something. You feel like there's a box or anything?
Definitely.
I understand that many of you requested metal detecting around and inside this cabin, and we managed to do a little bit of it, but nothing was discovered yet, besides some rusty nails. I'm hopeful that in near future we can set aside dedicated time for this activity. Finger crossed, we might stumble upon some treasures, just as my wife wishes to find. It's always a delightful experience to uncover something valuable and cherished. However, for the time being, our primary focus will remain on rehabbing this cabin.
I don't know if we can. Can we? Or is it just cracking?
I don't know.
It's still not gonna go in.
We need like 1/8 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch. There we go.
Okay. Still not. Okay. Move the bar. There we go. Wow. Okay, let's release it.